because their minds have been kept in the dark by the evil god of this world. In other words, the reason why God is saying that we should not be friends with this world, we should not conform to its standard, ways of hating, it is simply because it is ruled by a certain God, which is the devil. Are you with me? That is why Christ said, the prince of this world has got no power over me, but I am going to die because I am doing what the Father is saying, not because the devil would have killed or destroyed me. He has got no power over me. Now remember, I and Christ are one. If the devil has got no power over Christ, it simply means that he has got no power over you as well. However, when we are reading, the word of God says, they do not believe. Why are they not believing? It's because the devil has blinded. This one says he has kept it away from their mind. In other words, the devil controls the minds of non-believers. Are you with me? He controls their minds. He influences them, their actions. Whether you like it or not, it doesn't matter how good they can be. Are you with me? That's the truth. The devil has blinded their minds, made it impossible for them to see the light. Because if they saw the light, they would believe. So what does he do? He hides this from their minds. And this one, their mind, they're under my sheep, their mind under my crown. Therefore, I control what they see. Because if they can see the light, they will believe. So how do I manage that they do not believe? I must hide this from their minds. Why am I hiding? Because I do not, and I've got control over their minds. Because I am the ruler of this world. Remember, God cannot just say somebody is a ruler without that person being a real ruler of the world. Are you with me? Christ could not say that there is a prince of this world if that person could not exercise any authority. That is why the devil can even use now animals to accomplish whatsoever purpose he wants. Are you with me? Because he has been given authority on this earth. He is a ruler of this world. But the moment we accept Christ, now we get released from that authority. We are no longer under him. Let's continue. Ephesians 6:12. Ephesians 6:12. Ephesians 6:12. Quickly.
For we are not fighting against human beings, but against the wicked spiritual forces in the heavenly world, the rulers, authorities, and cosmic powers of this dark age.
Are you with me? Apostle Paul is saying here, we are not fighting against flesh and blood. That is not our opposition. But we are fighting against principalities, powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world. You hear that? In other words, there is power. There is power that controls this world. And that power is not of God. Now, from these scriptures, I and you should see clearly why the word of God is saying, do not be conformed to the pattern or to this world. Why? Because the world is under the influence of the devil. Are you with me? So in other words, if I decide that I am going to be friends with the world, accept whatsoever the world is throwing at you, you are accepting the devil's ways. Simple terms. Are you with me? And now the devil influenced the world in various ways. Various ways. I will not get there. Let's look at one man that ignored God's instruction and look at what happened to him. 1 Kings chapter 11 verse 1 and 2. 1 Kings chapter 11 verse 1 and 2.
King Solomon, however, loved
many foreign women besides Pharaoh's daughter. Moabites, Ammonites, Edomites, Sidonians, and Hittites. They were from nations about which the Lord had told the Israelites, "You must not intermarry with them, because they will surely turn your heart after their gods." Nevertheless, Solomon held fast to them in love.
Okay, where we are reading, we find an issue about the wisest man on planet Earth, recorded in the Bible. Are you with me? The word of God says that there shall be no one that should be wise like this man. That is the kind of wisdom that God gave to this man. Now, this man, God warned Israel that, hey, you people of mine, you should never ever marry any other person. Are you with me? Who is not of your nation. Why? Because if you do that, those people will teach you their ways. What were their ways now? Their ways of worshiping other gods. Are you with me? God gave an instruction, and Solomon did not heed that instruction, which is what? Do not marry, do not take wives of other nations, but only from a nation, because if you do take wives from other nations, I'm just reminded that last week I was talking and I said, do not underestimate the influence of what? Do you remember? Do not underestimate the influence of what? Do not underestimate the power and the influence that women have over there. Are you with me? They have got so much influence, my brother. Not only that, even them women, they must not underestimate the power of the relationship that they may have. I've seen so many people live in Christ because of what? They are now in relationships with what? Non-believers. They forsake the gospel. You understand? The power. Hey, I do not know. Hey, I almost say there is power in women. But it's okay. Let's continue. Now, let's continue. Verse 4 and 5. For it came to pass when Solomon was old that his wife turned away his heart after God, and his heart was not perfect with the Lord his God, as was the heart of his David. For Solomon went after the Ashereth and the goddess of the Sidonians, and after Milcom and the apple. In other words, Solomon ended up worshipping all these words all these gods because of what? Influence. Influence from what? Association. Your partner becomes that person that you are so intimate with. Are you with me? Actually, the word of God goes as far as saying that the two shall become what? One. They are no longer. Are you with me? That's what happens. That is why I am saying that your other half has got significant influence over you. Look at this man, Dark, the wisest man. You hear me? The wisest man, but his wisdom did not help him. Are you with me? From what? Association. Importance of association. That is why in the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 6 where we read, it says, what fellowship, what relationship is there between light and darkness? Solomon decided to take a wife from the kingdom of darkness. Are you with me? So if we are going to say, I'm going to change him, my sister. Who are you? Who are you now? Who are you now? Who are you? Are you God now? Are you God now? He loves me. He comes to church. He says he will church. Now, are you serious now? Are you serious now? Hey, my sister, let me tell you briefly, free of charge, this morning. While a man is fishing for you, he will do anything so that he may win you. Yeah, the same applies for them women. If they know that this one likes this, they will try by all means to match or tick those boxes of yours. If they've seen that you're this kind of person, wait up until they are within your territory. You will begin to see their true colors. And now you will cry, "Yo, pray for me, Pastor." What? You know why? Are you with me? They were trying to fish you. They were doing all those things so that they can win you. Now we are with them. They were showing you their true colors. That is why, brother, you must pray very hard. Hey, it is not always what they appear to be, my brother. Are you with me? It's not always what it seems to be. Trust me. That is why the word of God says, "We walk not by sight." Are you with me? It's not always what appears to be. Trust me. There are a lot of things that appears to be, whereas they are not. Are you with me? The same applies to you, my sister. You must pray. Otherwise, you are going to live in hell right here on earth. You. It's okay. Let's continue. So Solomon ended up worshiping foreign gods. Hallelujah. It's okay, let's continue. Solomon ended up worshiping foreign gods because of what? Association, wrong association. Are you with me? If you have got a good partner, you are going to glow. Are you with me? Even in your marital life, you are going to glow. Are you with me? Yeah. If you have got what? A good life partner, one that is godly. Now they are very rare. I do not know why I'm talking like this. But you have been warned nonetheless, you. So if you now decide, please don't call us. I'm kidding, eh? Let's continue. 2 Samuel chapter 13, verse 1 to 5. Now we have seen that these men, because of what of a life partner, ended up worshipping other gods. Let's look at this man, Amnon. 2 Samuel 13, verse 1 to 3. But it came to pass after this that Absalom, the son of David, had a first sister whose name was Tamar, and Amnon, the son of David, loved her. Yes, we heard that. And Amnon, okay, please someone read from your simple version, verse 2.
He was so much in love with her that he became ill.
He became ill. Continue.
Because it seemed impossible for him to have her. As a virgin, she was kept from meeting men.
Continue.
But he had a friend, a very shrewd man named Jonadab, the son of David's brother Shammah. Jonadab said to Amnon, "You are the king's son, yet day after day I see you looking sad. What's the matter?" "I'm in love with Tamar, the sister of my half-brother Absalom," he answered. Jonadab said to him, "Pretend that you are ill and go to bed."
Remember, Jonadab was his friend. Are you with me? In other words, it was his best friend. Are you with me? Because the guy had been in this kind of situation for quite some time. And then his friend recognized that, hey, something is not okay with you. What is it? Now, imagine that is you, my brother, with your non-believer friend. He sees that something is not okay with you because people can see if something is not right with you. Are you with me? Now you tell this person that, hey, these days, hey, it's hard, my brother. The last is on another level, eh? You tell this person, oh, why do you have to suffer? Are you with me? This is what this man said to him. Why? As a son of a king, do you have to be in this kind of a situation? Pretend to be sick and ask that Tamara come and prepare food for you. Tell that to the king. Are you with me? And as a result, this man raped Come on. Where did it all begin? Association. If it was a good friend, he was going to tell him that, no, you are sick. This is not love. Are you with me? How? If time were permitting me, I was going to expand, but look at the association. Jonadab was Amnon's best friend. You don't just tell anyone your issues. You tell them only to the best. Are you with me? Your best friends. Now, let's look at 1 Samuel 19, verse 1 to 6. Importance of association. Importance of association. And this man at the end was killed. Are you with me? Yeah, he was killed for what he did. At the end of the day. Where did it all went wrong? Association. Please read 1 Samuel 19, verse 1 to 6 years.
Saul told his son Jonathan and all his officials that he planned to kill David. But Jonathan was very fond of David, and so he went to him and said, so he said to him, "My father is trying to kill you. Please be careful tomorrow morning. Hide in some secret place and stay there. I will go and stand by my father in the field where you are hiding, and I will speak to him about you. If I find out anything, I will let you know." Jonathan praised David to Saul and said, "Sir, don't do wrong to your servant David. He has never done you any wrong. On the contrary, everything he has done has been a great help to you. He risked his life when he killed Goliath, and the Lord won a great victory for Israel. When you saw it, you were glad. Why then do you now want to do wrong to an innocent man and kill David for no reason?" Saul was convinced by what Jonathan said, and made a vow in the Lord's name that he would not kill David.
Now, where we are reading, we find that Saul wanted to kill David out of jealousy of what the Lord was accomplishing through David. And it was actually after even the time whereby God had forsaken Saul, for Saul rejected God's command. In previous chapters you find that. Are you with me? Now where we are, Saul the king is plotting to kill David. Now because David had a good friend by the name of Jonathan, who was Saul's son. Are you with me? When he heard that, he went to David and warned him that my father wants to kill you. Not only did he warn him, and another thing that you must look at here is that this man did not allow the family line to cloud his objectiveness. Are you with me? He went straight to his father Saul and told him that, "Father, you are not supposed to do what you are doing. Why do we have to sin against the Lord?" Are you with me? David has been nothing but good to you in every way. Whatsoever he has done has been for your benefit. You don't have to kill him. And in this instance, Saul heeded to Jonathan's call. How in this case did David manage not to, or to escape? How did he manage to escape Saul's plot? Through a good association, a good friend in the name of Jonathan. And it is not the only instances. When you read, it happens so many times that Jonathan looked out for David. Are you with me? He did not allow the family life. You see, some of us, our sight is spelled when it comes to viewing issues that are done by people related to us. Are you with me? We are unable to see clearly. You need glasses now because it's your family. Are you with me? With your naked eyes, you can't see clearly anymore. Are you with me? That's a very ungodly And people will go at length defending something that is ungodly just because it has been done by someone that they are related to or that they are close to. Are you with me? When it's someone that they are not close to, they are very quick to say, this is wrong, this is sin. Are you with me? How can you do this? Now, because it's someone, let's look at this thing clear, my sister. There must be a reason why he did this. Are you with me? The tune changes. That is ungodly. And they will go at wavelength trying to defend those things, whatsoever thing that is wrong, whatsoever sin that is. Why? Because it is my father, or it is my mother, it is my brother, it is my sister, or it is my best friend now. The same objectiveness that you are applying to the others that are not related to you or not at close proximity to you, you must apply now when you are dealing with issues that affect your family. Are you with me? Like Jonathan did with his father. With all respect, my father, you are not supposed to do this. You are not. Tell him. And let it be up to them to take heed to the warning or not. Otherwise, you would have played your role. Remember, James chapter 5, verse 17. He who knows how to do good and doesn't do it has got what? Sin. It is sin. Are you with me? You sin. This is wrong. And perhaps some of you, your parents are pastors, and perhaps the only person who can rescue that situation is you. Because any other person perhaps is scared of pastor. Are you with me? Not because the pastor is scaring people, but people are very scared of pastors. Trust me. Are you with me? Now you're at close proximity. You look at it, you keep quiet. You're committing sin. Are you with me? Proverbs 23:23 says, buy the truth and do not sell it. Are you with me? Buy the truth and do not sell it. Buy the truth. Galatians 2:11-14. Galatians 2:11-14. But when Peter was come to Antioch, I withstood him to the face, because he was to be blamed. For before that Satan came from James, he did it with the Gentiles, but when they were come, he withdrew and separated himself, fearing them which were of the circumcision. That is Galatians 2 from verse 11. Now verse 13. And the other Jews dissembled likewise with him, in so much that Barnabas also was carried away with their dissimulation. But when I saw that they walked not uprightly according to the truth of the gospel, I said unto Peter before them all, if thou, being a Jew, livest after the manner of the Gentiles, and not as do the Jews, why compellest thou the Gentiles to live as do the Jews? Now we find a scenario here whereby Peter